vulnerability is emotion without emotional collapse. And this is such a tricky one, especially for managers. And this comes back to something managers and business owners, something we talked about at the beginning, in terms of gossip to growth, and things have momentum, right? I used to work somewhere. This was years ago, and I worked somewhere. There was two business partners that owned the business, and one of them was going through a terrible divorce. Really, there was a lot of animosity, and this was not information that I needed or could even deal with. As even though I was a senior member of a management team, I wasn't I wasn't one of the two business owners, and they were going through. It was a really, really difficult situation, and that is something that gathers momentum, right? And so of course, you have things going on in your life. You have whether there's personal struggles with kids, struggles with whatever is going on. There's a way to bring your emotional reality to the office or to the shop or to the virtual office, whatever it is, without descending into everything that means for you. And again, this is one of these obvious but tricky lines to navigate, which is to say, you say something like, "Hey, everybody, you guys probably noticed this, but I've just been a little down over the last couple of weeks. I'm going through a difficult time." Right? That's also kind of a form of transparency, but that's an incredibly vulnerable thing for a business owner or a leader or a manager of a team to say, but they already know it, right? They're already watching everything. They already see the vibe. So you're getting out in front of the curve in that way, but you're not going into everything that it means for you. And you're certainly not talking with them or asking them for advice, which is something that I've seen, unfortunately. You're not asking them for advice for how to deal with the situation. And if they offer advice, you're proactively saying, "Hey, look, I appreciate your concern, but I'm taking care of that," right? It goes back to the point you were just making, Joseph, that it's human for them to want to care, and you have to set the line, right? You have to make sure that you show up vulnerably because you're a human being, and nobody's served by you trying to hide that you're going through something difficult, but everybody is served by you holding it so that they don't have to.